Stop doing sit-ups.
I just wanna be happy, happy tonight.
Okay, that was a really weird intro. Today, we're going to talk about why you should stop doing sit-ups. During my internship, I've had a few people talk to me about their core workout routine and which core exercises they should be doing. And I ask them, whoa, what have you been doing? And a lot of the times they tell me that they've been doing sit-ups. And then they'll go on to say stuff like planking and everything like that. And I don't blame them for thinking this way, because a lot of people would have told them that sit-ups is the best thing you do. Say, hey, do 10 sit-ups every day, 10 push-ups every day, for instance. Same with me throughout my whole teenage years. I was told, hey, do sit-ups. Sit-ups are the best thing you can do for your core. All you need to do is sit-ups, do 20 sit-ups, 10 sit-ups, etc. Everything was set up crazy. But what if I told you that when you do sit-ups, you're actually doing more harm than good? And there is contentious evidence to suggest everything I'm going to be saying is completely wrong. But there's also a lot of evidence saying that everything I'm saying is 100% correct. So what I'm trying to say is, in the fitness industry, there is a bunch of trainers out there, a bunch of fitness experts that will tell you totally different things. That's all I'm saying. If you don't agree with me, perfectly fine. But there's always research to back up either point. So you can easily back up your point, I can back up my point. So to understand this, we need to look at the sit-up motion. So when you do sit-ups itself, you are contracting your hip flexors. So every time you come up for a sit-up, your hip flexors are contracting. And every time they do that, they're adding pressure onto the lower back. And for someone who isn't an athlete, which I can say is most of us, even at my peak fitness level, I was not an athlete, I was just a bodybuilder. This can cause some back injuries over time, because the more pressure you put on your back, the more likely you are to injure your back. A lot of athletes do sit-ups because they have strong hip flexors, strong lower back muscles, and you can do it. But for most of us who either is new to working out, or someone who isn't an insanely crazy athlete who does this as a living, or is an actor who needs to be extremely fit for a role, this can actually cause more harm than good. But don't just take my word for it. The US military, across all their branches, or at least most of their branches, has stopped sit-ups as part of their training routine. Instead, they have adopted crunches. And I've heard a lot of people say contentious things about crunches. A lot of people, particularly in my field, people who I've worked with, love crunches, and we say, hey, it's just as good as sit-ups, but you're not hurting your back. Other people say you're doing half the work. So in my opinion, I think crunches are great. The US military employs crunches now. I use crunches as part of my core routine. The muscles the crunches work, the main muscle is the rectus abdominis, which is the muscles we see when you have your six-pack. And sit-ups also work the same muscle. But there are other ways you can strengthen the rectus abdominis if you don't like crunches, or you don't think crunches is a perfectly effective alternative. Other exercises you can do that can help strengthen your rectus abdominis is your side planks, with all three variations of the side plank. So whether it's modified, the normal expression, or the full expression. Also, you have your prone planks that could be used as well. Other workouts you can employ are your dead bugs, which also work the rectus abdominis. The Swiss ball crunch, I can't really show you an example. And flutter kicks. Okay, when you do your flutter kicks, that also strengthens your rectus abdominis. But these aren't just exclusive. There are many more workouts out there. And if you just do a quick Google search, you can even find more that you want to do. But don't forget your other abdominal muscles as well. Notably your internal and external obliques, which you can do the Russian twists with either your body weight or your Swiss ball. Any kind of twisting motion is pretty good for your obliques. If there's other exercises that you think is better, or there's exercises on my list that you don't like to do, a quick Google search, you can find loads of core exercises that will be good. But what I'm saying is you should eliminate sit-ups from your workout and substitute for the many other workouts available that have no real risk to your lower back. Your back is very precious, And if you wear down your back one day, you could just be doing something and it's gone. So in my opinion, drop your sit-ups in favor of crunches and other workout things. I would love to know your opinion. Do the positives of sit-ups outweigh the negatives of the sit-ups? What workouts do you do with your core? And obviously, if you enjoyed the video and it's been very helpful for you, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Check out all my links down below. I stream yoga on Facebook every Monday and Friday to check it out. And until next time, guys, this has been Matt, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.